name is Jacob. I would like to take the time to thank you all for coming out here. Today I would like to discuss global warming. There's two things I would like to do with this speech today. I would like to explain how global warming will affect you in your daily lives. And two, I would like to propose a solution that is feasible even by today's standards. Okay, so the local effects will be precipitation or rainfall, evaporation, and spread of disease, and poor air quality. But first I would like to address the naysayers, the people who believe global warming is not occurring. This is an image right here of an ice shelf breaking off in just a month, a large piece of it breaking off. These pictures were taken by NASA, the satellites. You can find these images on climate.nasa.gov. I recommend going there. There's a lot of cool pictures you can see. Not all of them are bad. But this shelf broke off in just a month, and that's why our polar ice caps are melting. It's because our defrosting rate is faster than our refrosting rate in the winter, and our temperature, the atmosphere, has increased by quite a bit. And this is our whole data we have to show for the atmosphere. As you can tell, in the last few years, the temperature has risen much further than anywhere else. And that's because the Earth does naturally go through its cycles, but this, you can tell, is not natural. This is completely contributed to global warming. And precipitation. Global warming will create extremes. Like in Colorado, we receive quite a bit of rainfall and quite a bit of snow. So you'll receive even more rainfall and even more snow. And we can see that today. As you can see, our streams are overflowing. You can ride down my street in any bicycle path and you can just be flooded with water all of a sudden. Your bike will be 3 inches in water. And for New Mexico, you only receive 9 inches of rainfall and even less snowfall, depending on which city you live in. You'll get even less of this rainfall, causing drought conditions like California and yourself soon. And this is a picture of Elephant Butte Lake. This image was taken in July of 1994. As you can see, there's a lot more water. And this picture was taken in July of 2013. Due to evaporation rates and poor precipitation rates and a lot of human use, you can see that the reservoir has shrunk down to 20% of its original size. And spread of disease will occur more quickly because of global warming, the increasing temperatures. As the soil becomes more dry, it'll preserve the disease much longer. So diseases like valley fever become more prevalent. Washington just reported a case up there, so that's very far north. And California has reported valley fever increased by 20%. And winter will not kill mosquitoes, so mosquitoes will be able to transport diseases a lot more throughout the year. And poor air quality. So global warming will create more smog, so places like Beijing will get even worse, and places like New York will get even worse. And if you don't have allergies, you may get allergies because the plants will produce more pollen. Because there's a lot more CO2, they'll grow faster and produce more pollen. So if you have allergies now, you can expect them to get even worse. But don't fear, because there's a lot of solutions. This is just one of them. As you can see, our CO2 emissions are actually coming from providing electricity to our TVs, our computers, our cell phones. So that's actually where a lot of the CO2 is coming from. So we really should be concentrating on getting even more energy efficient electronics. We should get rid of any options that aren't energy efficient, forcing people to become more energy efficient. And as far as transportation, even though it is just 6% less than electricity, I believe companies like Audi and Tesla are giving us really, really good options as far as non-fossil fuel. So I think the private companies are doing really good at tackling this issue. The second part of the solution is to follow Germany. Germany has solar panels, wind energy, and offshore renewable energies. And so they have so much of this that on any given day or a good day, 50%, up to 50% of their energy can be produced by these renewable energies. And at this point, it's been a few years, but they have actually, the money they put into their renewable energies, they've gotten back because of the low cost of running these plants. So if they show that it's very feasible to do this, so I say that we, as a United States, we start following Germany's example, and that would be my solution for global warming. Thank you everyone for coming, and that's my presentation.